You're thinking about launching your first product or offering your professional services to clients for the first time? You probably heard about forming an LLC is a smart move, but do you really know why? Hi, I'm Matt on EA with On and Company. Today, we're breaking down the real benefit of forming an LLC for small business. We'll look at what it is and how it works, and what advantages you can take as a small business owner. Let's dive in. There are numerous small businesses formed every day. In fact, according to the US Department of the Treasury, in 2024, we saw 430,000 new business applications per month in the United States, which is 50% more than what we saw in 2019. What is one of the most popular business structures these days? It's LLC. First, let's start with the basics. LLC stands for Limited Liability Company. It's a business structure that protects your personal assets from lawsuit or business debt. In other words, if your business gets sued or go into debt, only your business assets are at risk, not your personal assets, your house, your car, or your personal bank account. That's right, it's the power of limited liability. The number one reason why LLC is so popular these days is that it offers limited liability protection to its owner. LLC is unique because it's a hybrid entity. It blends the benefits of a corporation and those of a partnership or sole proprietorship. If you own a single member LLC, basically you're operating as a disregarded entity for tax purposes, which means your business income is not taxed separately. It flows through your individual tax return and it gets taxed at your individual income tax rate. What I just described is a pass-through taxation, which is one of the biggest benefits of an LLC. Now, compare that to a C corporation where it gets taxed twice. First, your corporation pays taxes on its profits. Then when you pay yourself a salary or dividend from the business, then you will pay taxes on that income again. Having an LLC can avoid this double taxation. You only get taxed once. Pass-through taxation can create a quite significant amount of savings for small business owners. Moving on, this is where it gets even more powerful. Remember that LLC is a hybrid entity. As an LLC owner, you can elect to be taxed as an S corporation, which means you can pay yourself a reasonable salary. The rest of your business profit are not subject to self-employment tax. Let me walk you through an example so you can have a better understanding. Let's say you formed an LLC this year and opened your dream restaurant. After a successful grand opening, your restaurant got on a local TV and it's growing fast as one of the best bistros in your city. By the end of 2025, you bring in $1 million in sales. Your cost of goods sold and food and beverages are $250,000. Your labor costs are $300,000 and your operating expenses including rent, utilities, advertisement and promotion, software for POS, bookkeeping, employee scheduling, inventory, etc., are $250,000. That leaves you a net profit of $200,000, which will be your taxable business income that is subject to three different taxes: federal income tax, state income tax, and self-employment tax. But let's say you elect to have your LLC taxed as an S-Corp and pay yourself a reasonable salary. In this example, we're assuming $100,000 is considered as a reasonable salary for the restaurant owner in the market. Now, only that $100,000 salary is subject to self-employment taxes, not the full $200,000. The remaining $100,000 is still taxed as a business income, but it's not subject to self-employment tax. So one great benefit of having an LLC is the flexibility you get to choose to be taxed as an S-Corp and save money on self-employment tax. Sure, every business is unique and your situation is different. That is why it's important to talk to a tax professional to get advice tailored to your needs. I'm an EA specializing in helping small business owners like you. If you want to know more about your LLC and electing to be taxed as an S-Corp, make sure to contact us and schedule your free tax discovery call with me today. We'll walk you through the process and make sure you understand your options so you can expand your business for bigger profits profits next year. The link is in the description below. Lastly, forming an LLC adds a layer of legitimacy to your business, and that matters. Having LLC after your name signals your customers and clients, your business stakeholders, and your investors that you are serious about what you do. You're not just running a hobby. As a small business owner myself, I know how important that is to build trust early on. Forming an LLC really helps. And it also makes it easier to attract investors and your future partners so you can grow into a multi-member LLC or transition to a corporation down the line. To recap, forming an LLC will give you three major benefits. Number one, limited liability protection. Your personal assets are protected. If your business is ever sued or goes into debt, they can only go after your business, not your house, your car, or your personal bank account. Number two, flexibility. LLC gives you options. By default, you get pass-through taxation, meaning there's no double taxation like C-Corp, and you can even choose to be taxed as an S-Corp and save big on self-employment taxes. Number three, legitimacy. Adding LLC to your business name can instantly show your clients and customers, your business stakeholders, and investors that you are serious and professional. It can build trust and open doors to your future funding and partnership opportunities. Okay, that brings to the end of our today's topic. If you have any questions around your taxes, feel free to reach out. I'll have my contact info in the description below. If you find this video interesting, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.